Butterflies, welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA. If you're new here, hi. My name is Mercedes and I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA, and if you are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you're not, make sure you've hit that notification bell so you are aware of when I upload makeup-y stuffs. So, Valentine's Day is a thing. It is either on the day I post this video or very close to the day when I post this video, I am hoping. So I want to do like a nice pinky Valentine's Day inspired eye look. So last night I actually had a night off work, so I decided to play with makeup, but the only thing was I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling a bit poorly, my tummy was really playing up with my endo, and it did not go to plan. I think it looked awful. I did do it as like a YouTube short and it was on my TikTok and Instagram, but although I had some positive like comments on it, I wasn't overly impressed with the look myself, you know, when you're just not happy. So I was like, maybe I need to go back to my roots. My roots being eyeshadow. So I absolutely love and adore eyeshadow. For me, it's the one thing I'm really passionate about in makeup. So I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do a nice pinky eyeshadow look, and that can be a Valentine's Day inspired look. The whole face painty stuff that other makeup artists can do, I have days where I can do it, and then I have days where I can't. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go with what I can do and go from there. So the palette I'm going to use today to create a nice Valentine's themed makeup look is this one. So this is the I Heart Revolution Affirmation Reminder Be Yourself palette. Now, when these first came out and I saw them on Instagram, I wasn't going to get any of them. I looked at them and I thought, they look okay, nothing special. I am also addicted to the I Heart Revolution chocolate palettes, so I think in a way I sort of snubbed this because I was like, well, it's not chocolate. I'm obsessed with chocolate, and the I Heart Revolution chocolate palettes are amazing. So this one I was a bit like, I don't think I need it in my life. But then I went on the Revolution website to buy some other things, and I got this for free. If I spent £25, I don't know whether they're still doing it or whether it was like a Valentine's Day thing, but I got this for free after spending £25. So, I mean, you had a choice. There was like a Revolution Relove lip oil, there was, I think, xxxx Revolution under eye patches, this one, and I can't remember what else was the free gift, but I chose this one because eyeshadow is my thing. So I have to say, after receiving this, I think I was wrong not to want it. The packaging, I really like. This one is very pink. There are a few others in the collection. One is quite rainbow, another one is more bluey toned. This one is very pink, so I do like the packaging. So the actual eyeshadow palette itself, the packaging is the same as the outer box. And it has like this, I want to say almost like old computer vibes about it, you know, like if you were to click on a thing and it would bring up loads of windows all at once. This is what this reminds me of. But it is also real good, I think, for the Valentine's Day time, because it's about self-love, reminder, be yourself, you are important, you are loved, you are fearless. So I thought this would be a really good one to use for the Valentine's Day look. So it comes with the plastic insert, which needs to go. So this is the colour story, or moreover you hold it like that. So it doesn't come with a mirror inside, which is, it's not horrendous. I would have preferred it with a mirror, but it's kind of cute as well. It does have old Revolution vibes about it with the really skinny pans, but the colour story is really nice. It's very pink. The names as well unapologetically me. I am special. I embrace myself. I am complete. Be yourself. I am a powerhouse. I radiate beauty. I go at my own pace. It's all positivity. It's all positive things. So yeah, I am actually really liking the look of this. So I'm going to quickly swatch it, and then I just want to dive straight in and play with it. Okay, so this is the palette swatched. So I'm going to have to look down to read the name. So this is Unapologetically Me. I am special. I hope I can get my finger in the right place. I embrace myself. I am complete. Be yourself. I am a powerhouse. I radiate beauty. I go at my own pace. So yeah, it swatches really, really nicely. It does look very, very pigmented. So yeah, I'm so excited to jump in. I need to prime my eyes. So as usual, at the moment, I'm going to be using my P. Louise eye base. This is just one that I want to get rid of this year. I think, like with concealer and eye bases, they kind of do the same thing. But this has been in my collection for a while, so I am using this one a lot lately. But I do have one from Revolution which works just as well, but then so does concealer. So there's nothing really in there like a shade to set the eye base. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of pressed powder, because although I don't always do that, I have found lately, I don't know if it's because my eyes are aging, that if I don't sort of set it down before applying eyeshadow, it can look a bit, yeah. Okay, so most of the brushes I'm using today are also I Heart Revolution. There's one Morphe and there's one just Revolution. So I'm going to take this one from I Heart Revolution. I think it's one I got out of one of the Christmassy gift sets. And oh, I don't know what to go in with. I might go in with this nice vibrant pink shade. Oh wow, that is actually really, really vibrant. Like, wow. And actually in the pan it looks a bit more like orangey neon pink, but on the eye I'd say it's more of a, not baby pink, but like that sort of tone but more vibrant. Is it like a fuchsia pink maybe? It's really pretty. Okay, so I actually think that is really, really nice, really pigmented, really pretty. I now want to take I Am a Powerhouse and just go across my sort of brow bone area. Okay, if the video went a bit disjointed there, my daughter decided to come up to tell me that she wants to go to the cinema as it's half term, so that might be a thing. So this is the shade I Am a Powerhouse on my brow bone. That again is actually really pigmented and really pretty. I'm now going to take some of this one, Unapologetically Me, and I'm just going to put it here. Don't know if that's dark enough for what I want, so I might go in with Be Yourself. Okay, so I definitely prefer be yourself than to I can't say that, it's such a big word, unapologetically me. I actually find this one and this one, which is I am complete and unapologetically me. On the eye they look fairly similar, but the darker shade Be Yourself has actually really darkened and deepened up the outer corner, so that's good. Gonna take some of my concealer and just sort of block out the rest of the eye. Okay, and then I want this brush, which is another I Heart Revolution brush. I want some setting spray, so I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution caramel, salted caramel one. And I want to go in with I Am Special. When I swatched this one, it wasn't too showy uppy, which is why I wanted to dampen down my brush, because I just think it's going to be one of those shades that needs to be dampened down. Maybe a different brush. Okay, so I think that brush is a little too big for what I want to do. So I just have like a cheapy Primark one, which is one I always seem to turn to. So I just tried to dry it because I actually really saturated the brush, so it's a bit wet. Okay, so I might take some of this shade now. I radiate beauty. Really do, don't I? I mean, it's not something I would say about myself, but as a shade name, I think I can get away with saying it. And finally, I'm going to go in with I Go At My Own Pace. Now it's darker than what I would normally use as an inner corner highlight, but I haven't used this shade yet. But also I don't want it to blend in with the shade on the lid. It might disappear, so okay, so that is the finished look. I do have to say, I think it's my mistake. I think I sprayed too much setting spray. So on this eye it has sort of cracked a little bit on the shimmery shade, but I think that's because I sprayed way too much. As you saw, I had to dry my eyeball, so I'm not going to downgrade the palette because of that. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with the look. I'm going to pop a bit of mascara on. I do want to quickly add before I forget that I've already got a lipstick on, or a lip gloss, and this is the I Heart Revolution chocolate one in Bittersweet, so I thought it would pair nicely with a pinky look. Okay, so this is the finished eye look with some mascara on. The mascara I used today was the Maybelline the Colossal Curl Bounce mascara. I did a review on it recently, if I remember. I'll leave a link down below to that video, but I will probably forget because I have the brain of a fish, or a dory fish, whatever you want to call it. So my final thoughts on this palette, the Reminder Be Yourself palette. I actually really like it. I do want to say this look is actually quite similar to a look I did the other day when I went for my mum's 60th birthday. It's by accident. It was only when I finished it I was like, actually I've done a look like this recently. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this look has come out. I think this is a really nice little palette. It has a nice mixture of mattes and shimmer shades. Like, this one didn't swatch very well, but when you dampen it down, it's really, really vibrant. Just be warned to not dampen it down too much because it will crack, especially on old lady eyes like mine. But the pigments in this are absolutely stunning. I think you would be able to create a few eye looks with this, maybe not an extortionate amount because this is a very pink toned palette. It does have like this orangey shade, so you could potentially make like an orangey and like golden eye look. You do have a brown shade in here, which I'm not sure what you would pair it with. Maybe this one here, and you could have a more neutral eye look, and then the rest are pinks. So, you know, you could potentially get maybe 3 different eye looks out of this, which is fine. I actually do find that sometimes I gravitate towards the more pinky side of things, and I really want a nice pink palette. This one I think is perfect, and especially for like holidays like Valentine's Day, something like this is really beautiful, and I have really enjoyed playing with it. I didn't actually check if there was any fallout. A few tiny little specks, but do you know what? I'm not mad, there's hardly any fallout from this palette, even though it is really, really pigmented, which is great. It's great to have a nice formula that doesn't crumble all over your face too much, although that doesn't really bother me because you can clean it up. But it's nice if you just want to use a palette, get it done and get out the door. This one is a good one. So I have to say, if you want this palette or you like the look of it, I would get it. I think it is a really good pink powered palette, and it is absolutely stunning. It's going to fit really nicely into my collection, and I think it would fit really nicely into your collection. Obviously, if you have pink palettes, I'm not saying you have to go and buy this, because I know buying makeup, it's, you know, it's a personal thing. If you really want it, go and get it. But if you are a hoarder like me and you have pink palettes and you think, oh, I don't really need it, you probably won't need it, but it would be nice to have. I think this is a really nice formulaed palette, so I think it's really worth. Do you know what, I don't even know how much this is, but because it's from I Heart Revolution, I can't imagine that it would cost very much, because their mini chocolate palettes are only like £6 and this is a tiny bit bigger. Maybe £8 I reckon this is worth, and I think for £8 you're getting a good formula, a good colour story, and also Revolution and I Heart Revolution, they quite often do 3 for 2, so if you like the look of all of these, you could probably get them on offer. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with this palette, and although at first I was like, I don't want to buy that, and I haven't bought it, I got it for free, I'm really happy. So yeah, I'm really happy with my eye look. I'm feeling very Valentine-y today, even though it's not Valentine's Day just yet, but I'm hoping this video will go out on Valentine's Day, so if it has, I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, whether you are single, partnered, married, or you're just in love with yourself. Whatever you do, I wish you a happy Valentine's Day. So yeah, take care, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.